do like this little clap at the start, fam. Just to get everyone's attention. Just one clap in it. So 3, 2, 1. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the CK podcast. This is episode 21. We are racking these up real quick now. I must say, I don't know how you guys are feeling right now, but as I said, it's quite warm in here.
It's kind of warm.
It's very humid still. I'm feeling it now. But this top's kind of thick though. I kind of messed up. Feel that though.
Quality.
It's kind of thick, innit, fam? Feel it though.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, fam.
It's the quality still.
Yeah, like 30 quid still.
So that's a £200 t-shirt.
But yeah, fam, it's a nice day this morning, very early, so thank you very much for coming down. But
no problem, man.
You got your host as well, Cam.
I'm Keel, so yeah, thank you guys for coming back, and welcome if you're new. What is your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
So, my name Myles, and the business I'm representing, Premium Fuel Club.
Yeah, man, nice, bro. Yeah, let's start off easy, bro. What's been going on, fam? Aside the business stuff, what's been going on, bro?
So just in general?
Yeah, man, what's been going on with your life?
Man, it's the last 6 months to 8 months, it's just been a roller coaster because obviously I was doing, as you know, I was already doing the shoe cleaning company and like transitioning from that to getting the fuel club started. I was trying to be a Superman at the start and try manage both and try run both at the same time, and I was thinking, okay, cool. I was starting the fuel club, it was amazing, and then the shoe was starting to deteriorate because I'm trying to spread myself too thin. So then I had to learn how to delegate and make it make sense. Do you get me?
Makes sense, bro.
So now it's got to a point where I've got a formula where I can dedicate X amount of time towards this, get help where I need on this, and then everything just runs a lot smoother now. But other than that, it's just been every single day, locked in 7 days a week.
Yeah, man, I rate it.
Brainstorming, researching, contacting.
I was thinking, like, what is the shoe company saying now? Because I haven't really seen, I didn't see it much as it as it was.
Yeah,
so
the good thing about it is that when we first launched it, Premium Detailing, now the sickest thing about it is that the customer base we've got is quite loyal. So in Birmingham, there's other shoe cleaners and that, but there's not loads that, you know what I'm saying? That there's not loads, and it's like the good thing about it is that we can kind of control the traffic. So it was to a point where if I don't post anything about shoes, the orders will slightly slow down, which is good for me because then I can focus on the other one.
Yeah.
But then if we needed to ramp up orders, post 1 or 2 videos and then the orders are just rushing, so we can literally control the traffic. Sick, so it's like even though it was closed for a few months while I was kind of getting other things going and stuff, the second we posted a shoe content related video, the orders just flew straight in. So it's like the people are just basically waiting for us to go there now. So now we've just we've hired someone now so that I don't have to basically sacrifice any orders anymore. We can kind of still have those orders churning over in the background, and I'm still able to focus on getting the fuel club up and running. So
that's it, bro. That's it. What about you then, G? What's been going on with you, fam?
Yeah, I want to say a quick note. I remember, I don't know if a lot of these guys saw it, but the episode 5 tester episode.
Yes. That was
shout out to
shop,
you
bro.
guys. This was his shop, guys.
Yeah, I don't think you were there that day. You know?
He wasn't.
Probably not.
He wasn't.
Not.
That was like the first ever episode we done on video. Like that was like over a year ago, bro.
The progress of your own little spot now, and
you know what it was as well. I think that day we just wanted to see how it'd go, and we thought, because I actually remember saying, "Can we use this as a spot?" All that time ago, and we just didn't go back to because that one day it kind of just went so bad. Like everything, saw a whole host of stuff that just went wrong, bro. It took hours to set up, hours to set up, and the camera died. The camera didn't work. I was like, oh my god.
Everyone was going left.
And how long? We actually done quite a long episode.
Yeah, at least like a good 45 minutes.
45 to an hour, bro, and then it just didn't get recorded. It did, and then we just never seen the footage because
trial and error though, innit? When you're starting something new, you gotta make mistakes, innit?
I know. So. And then the thing like that is what we done like audio before. It was alright, but again, you just want to do it on podcast and video, don't you? Really, you want to just have it on video.
1,000,000%.
Well, go on, Lauren. What was you saying?
But yeah, the rest of what I've been doing, I've been chilling, really, just going to work, the usual.
Behaving.
Behaving, keeping my head down, editing. And I've been researching into the Bible a lot recently. I've gone back, like I've retraced from my childhood, and I'm gonna read it from a actual studying standpoint.
Rather than just reading it.
Rather than just reading it.
Yeah.
To follow along as a Christian.
That's good. That is well.
So
that's good. Makes you take it in differently, and it like obviously, because even my family, like we grew up in the church too, but like my dad's a deacon. You get me? So it's like when from church, you didn't really not have a choice, but it was like when you was a kid, it was church, and it was church. It was I was singing on the choir, bro. You get me? Like, I was doing all of that. So it was like, but then when you're trying to learn Bibles. Like we used to have to use these. It was like Sunday school, so we used to have to use like the little colourful books and that's trying to teach you. But it weren't really. It didn't really get through to me.
All
Like
the same shit.
Everyone's got different ways of learning, and like, I couldn't learn that way. So I'm guessing your way doing it like that, you can. You can learn and get the message better in it.
Especially since I'm a bit older now, so
You can take it.
You can understand things more.
Yeah.
100%.
You know what I'd like to do as well sometimes? I know it's the Bible, but sometimes I like to highlight certain key things, you know?
Yeah.
Just like certain passages as well. Just
like
key points. That's what
something that stands out to you.
Yeah, like I'll highlight and come back to and stuff like that. But yeah, bro, that is a good thing to do. I won't even lie. I'll rate that. Yeah, bro.
A little fact I got was I done a bit of math. I think it was from the point Adam was kicked out of the garden or something.
Okay.
From then to Noah, if I'd done my math correctly and I was counting all the times that he begat him and lived for so many years, it was about 1,056 years from the time Adam was kicked out to Noah being born.
Mad. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I read through all the math, and it's long to do because they put it their
It's the whole
wording back
timeline,
then
innit?
is yeah.
You have to
But
translate it almost, innit?
but yeah, that was interesting.
That's crazy, bro.
Sick.
See, the more information you read at this time, and they say it, bro, the more you take in, and then, fam,
Mm.
you don't even realise.
Facts.
Yeah, bro.
What about you?
Me, fam, again, like as you say, it's working, bro. This week I've worked 2 days at the start of the week, but I found that there's a new job going on at work, so I've had to learn some new like key tech now, like a new PLC. So I've been trying to focus on that, do some research at home. Because what I like to do, if I struggle at work, I like to take that home sometimes and just try to do some research on it.
Just try and get better at it when you go into
because
work.
they don't really help you at work, so you have
Yeah.
to kind of just do your own research. So I've been doing that as well. And plus, just we're going on holiday soon, so we're just trying to get that sorted out.
So
as
you're in
well.
holiday mode, or you still locked in now?
I'll be honest, kind of leaning into more holiday mode now, you know. I'm getting by the day it's getting
When you've
worse.
got
by the day it's
when you
getting
got
worse.
something booked, as soon as you get within a week or 2 weeks of the holidays,
It's lucky
It's-
time,
yeah, that's what I'm
like,
saying.
it starts to get long, bro.
It's getting to like 15 days coming from Jamaica now, bro.
Ah.
I keep looking at the app, bro. It's just time is ticking, fam.
Bro, Jamaica's one of my favourite holidays.
I haven't been
Favorite.
there, bro.
Have you not?
Nah, so it's my first. You've been before. You've been one
yeah,
time.
I went out there for a month.
Where you going, Ochi?
Yeah.
Oh, Runaway, where we're going.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a great time, man. How long are you going for?
2 weeks. I think 2 weeks and 1 day.
Yeah, you're gonna have a great time, man.
I can't
Wait,
wait.
Wait, all
Listen,
my days.
I'm telling you, like, there's gonna be a lot going
Yeah,
on.
a
That could
lot of footage,
like, a
like,
lot.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, bro, like a whole lot.
We need all of that, bro. We need to see what you're having for breakfast, you're having for lunch, everything, bro.
You know what? I can guarantee I can put money in now. I'll be having the same thing every day.
Yeah,
Eggs, fruit, every day, bro.
Yeah.
Not different, man.
yeah.
Same thing. every
Nah,
day.
you're gonna have a great time, man. I'm jealous though. Gotta be
Well,
locked in
you're
now.
always
though.
on holiday, fam. I don't want to hear that.
You know what? You know
You
what?
are always on. I'm always asking you, like, where are you now, fam?
Now, you know what it is? I go on a lot of solo trips, man. You know me. Like, I go on a lot of solo ones. The last one was obviously Marbella. That was my boy's birthday.
Yeah.
So that was a nice little. I ain't got hair, but let my hair down. You get me a
Yeah.
nice little blowout. But
Again, bro, you work 7 days a week. It's good, bro. Just
Yeah.
take a little break in it, fam.
this is what I'm saying. But
Get
the,
your head straight, innit?
the problem is though, it's that like I feel like before I went out, I wasn't as locked in as I should have been because it's like even I was only gone 5 days. 5 days in the business world is like a month. So it's
Yeah.
like when I came back, I was picking up pieces if like yo, what,
Yeah.
I
What's
thought-
been going on?
Yeah, like I thought I locked in things
Yeah,
much more better
You're
before I
saying
left.
that what the hell has happened since I've been
Bro,
fam?
like literally what
You got
has
to keep
happened,
tracking
bro.
it.
So it's like I was playing catch up. Like I'm caught up now, but for that, because you're tired and you're jet lagged, it's like
Yeah.
like,
I can imagine, bro. I'm pushing running 2 businesses, fam.
this is what I'm
And
saying.
that are actually running up in business as well. So it's
100%,
like,
100%. So I said the good part is now obviously with the Fuel Club, it's still in the startup phase. So obviously we're launching in August. That's
Yes.
obviously when we're launching. So we've got obviously the models, we've got prototypes done, everything's ready, all
I've
the
seen it,
legalities
bro.
are done.
Yeah,
You've seen
man.
all the
I've
progress.
seen it, bro.
All the legalities
It's
are done.
already-
The app itself, August 8th, will be finished. I don't know if I've sent you the prototype of the app.
you have to send me that, bro.
Cool.
I'll have
So
a
you
look.
can have a play. It's literally the test one. So you can have
Yeah.
a full play around with it. It's fully interactive. You can do everything but place a live order. So that's basically all we're waiting for. And then from mid-August onwards, we're legally allowed to sell it. So we'll probably be
That's
launching
amazing.
back end of August, early September.
That's I rate it, bro. I actually rate it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. It's been a
You
long,
put in the
it's been a
work,
long
man.
time
You
coming.
put in the
bro.
work, 100%. I've
Bro.
been seeing it, man.
It's them ones there. Like you know what it is like. Even I've been doing business now for years now.
I know you have.
And it was like when I was doing a normal job, like it was still self-employed because it was door-to-door sales. That's what I was doing back
I was
then.
literally about to say, could you done that? It's just it just carries on, don't it? Like
Yeah.
that learning curve from talking to people as well, fam. It just helps
100%.
with
Like
everything.
that's definitely helped me to do this thing now. Like when I was doing door-to-door sales, like obviously, as you see, we smashed it. Like, I had a massive team. Like, was really doing it. But then COVID really put a halt into that. Like, you couldn't, obviously, when lockdown happened, of course, you can't knock no one's door.
Yeah.
So they tried to transition us into over the phone, like broadband sales, and like it was still good. We're still making commission, but it weren't the same as that. That was our bread and butter. It's like someone teaches you how to drive, and then you got to drive like on the other side of the road. Like it's a little bit, even though you know how to do it, it's a little bit different. Yeah. So doing that whole transition, as soon as I went from a normal corporate job into door-to-door sales, after that I couldn't do a normal salary job again, just because I've had a taster of kind of unlimited commission, if that makes sense. Like when you're working a salary, it doesn't matter how hard you work, that's
you're
what
always
you're getting.
That fixed amount.
So you can work extra hard, you're still getting that exact amount. Whereas with the commission one, it can be 3 times that amount in 1 month. You know what I mean? So you don't know, and that's the part I like about it. That if I just work super hard, I'll probably earn more than if I was doing a salary. So even after that, when I went from doing door-to-door sales into opening like business, like obviously I went into premium payments at first. That was the card machine thing.
I remember that. Yeah.
And like just being my own, but I don't like being micromanaged. So I like to kind of just be able to do what, because I'm quite motivated. I don't need I don't need some like a boss to tell me, okay, you got to do this at 9 o'clock, this at 10 o'clock. I'm quite self-motivated.
Yeah, man, you know what you got to do, bro, when you need to do it as well, isn't it?
1,000,000%, bro. So.
I rate it, fam. Like with the shoe stuff now, are you looking to expand that at some point as well?
Yeah. So definitely. So the girl I've just partnered with, so Malika, she runs MK Cleans. So she's got her own shoe company already that does the shoe cleaning. Because you know what it is? It's like you can hire staff.
Yes.
And then train them up, which is fine. But with the shoe cleaning, it's not as easy as people think. Like people just think you're just like scrubbing. And it's not just that. If it was that, everyone would do it. Innit? But it's like, and people wouldn't be paying us money if they could just do it that easily themselves. So because she already does it and has got her own business established, partnering with her was the game changer. So she's essentially, obviously partnering with us to obviously help expand her brand, help expand our brand, but she will also help take over a lot of our orders as well. But because she does it professionally herself, I know that the drop off in quality won't be crazy. Like from me to her, it's about the same. So rather than me training for staff, training for somebody, it's going to take ages. She's a ready-made, trained up, ready to go. Do you know what I mean? So with that, the plan is to keep that ticking over in the background, obviously as the Fuel Club launches, and then obviously expand that even higher, using the Fuel Club traffic to help propel that as well.
Everything helps each other, bro. Like you have customers from that scene, oh, you doing this as well? So that will just keep coming in, bro. I rate it though, man. It's a process on it.
And even with that, like obviously people don't know, like with premium detailing and sneaker care, like the whole design of that is that it's an unusual concept. Like as it stands, people just know it as a shoe cleaning company, but the detailing and premium detailing is literally what it says on the tin. So it's literally going to be the world's first mobile car wash and sneaker cleaning service. So it's all in one van. Do you know what I mean? And that's where like I've had this whole wacky concept where to converting vans into, you know, different.
But the thing is, as you say, bro, it's mobile and you can go anywhere, bro.
Literally. So it's like, and the reason why we're launching the Fuel Club first is that it ties straight in. So obviously, if we're sorting out the petrol, tire inflation, all that via the Fuel Club, and then we add in the mobile car wash on that side, it ties in perfectly. You get everyone that goes to petrol station, if you can have the car wash come to you as well, all in one membership, it's just convenient, isn't it?
Yeah. Looking at the concept you've got now, the way this can grow over the years, bro. Yeah. Just because there's no one else that's doing it as well, fam.
Basically.
And because you've already started, I'm not thinking about it, even try.
And the good thing about this is like, it's not like if you open like a burger shop, like somebody can copy that straight away. Whereas this is like, it's a process, it's not something that somebody can copy. For one, the design we've got, obviously it's already protected. We own the design, so it's like you couldn't just it's not as easy as putting a petrol dispenser in the back of a van. Like we had to get this approved by the environmental company.
Oh mate, I know. I remember you telling me, bro. Like it's just the whole process. Everything has to get bought off. Bro, it's safety and everything.
This is what I'm saying, that you can't just get your uncle to install it. And there's only like 10 certified fuel engineers in the UK that qualified to sign off on a project like that. If you haven't got one of those 10, when it comes to getting it approved by the environmental committee, if they don't have one of those names, they'll shut down the project for there and then. So it's like you can't take no shortcuts. You know, even just to get an app made, the app is taking over 6 months. So it's like, I know we're gonna get competitors down the line. Yeah. But it's gonna be
I don't think they could even compete.
And even by that point, we would have been.
Yeah. As I say, at the point you're gonna be at that time, when they think they can compete, you're gonna be way ahead of them, bro.
It's like Uber and Bolt. Like both can be successful, but Uber's still Uber in it. Like Bolt, don't get me wrong, Bolt's probably worth billions, for example, but it's not Uber in it. Like,
Uber's just the one that everyone uses, and it's just
the household name.
Yeah.
Nice. Where did like this idea stem from?
What, the Fuel Club?
Yeah.
So my whole ethos when I launched Premium. So Premium's actually a convenience brand. Like every branch that we're going to launch Premium with is going to be something that's making things a bit easier for people, whilst not directly just profiting off them, if that makes sense. So we're not just trying to sell anything to make a profit. Like we're just trying to help people. So like with the detailing and sneaker care, that was more of a luxury product where it's like you don't need your shoes cleaned, you don't need your clothes dry cleaned. It's nice, but it's not a necessity. So I was looking, okay, I need something that's more essential that people need. And I was like, okay, cool, what does everyone rely on that they need every single day or frequent throughout the week? And I said, okay, if I could find a way to monetize petrol whilst making it more convenient and helping them save money, then you got the perfect product there, and that's what I was trying to look into.
I'll tell you what, one thing right now, the day you thought that light bulb was bright on top of your head.
Bro, I stopped what I'm doing. Bro,
you had the Pixar light, bro.
Because the maddest thing was, bro, is that like, obviously they do it in Dubai, but I didn't know that at the time. Like when I had this idea, like I was like, hold on, why isn't nobody doing that? Do you know what I mean? Like, that sounds like it makes sense. Like you could bring the petrol station to people.
And this is what I fucking rate, bro, because you've seen that. And monetize
bro.
heavily, bro.
Bro, instantly, because I was looking into it now, and you know the one thing about the fuel industry that I've found so far is that there's a lot of misconceptions. So like if they tell you on the news our petrol stations are only making like 1-2p a litre, they make all their money off the shop, and that's not the case. The real reason behind it is that if you see a petrol station, the odds are it's a franchise. So they've obviously got to pay some money towards the company. So
everyone's getting a cut.
Everyone's getting a cut. There's so many hands that are eating from that pot. So it's like as soon as you sell a litre of fuel, portions go into the owner, a portions go into here, and then you got to put some back into the business. So I'm like, okay, that's why you're only making a few pence per litre. But we don't have we're our own company. So we don't have to break off anything to share. So our profit margins per litre are actually higher than all the petrol stations, because we haven't got no overheads.
That makes sense.
Do you see what I mean? So it's like we've essentially cut out the middleman in that sense, become our own supplier, and we're taking that petrol station to the people. So you could have the cheapest petrol station in Brum, but if you're in Solihull, you ain't getting customers from West Brom. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this is mobile, so no matter where you are, you're getting our fuel. You know, we're going to bring it to wherever you are, 24/7. You know what I mean? And what the thing was when we was doing the business plan, I was like, okay, cool. With tech, I mean, when Just Eat and all that came out, I knew that like there was a lot of, oh, no one would ever do that. Oh, I'll go to KFC myself. Like, look how look now. People pay £3-4 for you to bring the KFC and deliver it to them. So I know that it's going to get a bit of pushback at first from the older generation. They're like, nah, I like to go to the petrol station, this and that. But then we said, okay, cool, we can bring the fuel to you, but what if we made it cheaper as well? So what if we're actually cheaper than your Tesco's, your Sainsbury's, and these
more customers, bro.
And it's a cost of living crisis as well, remember?
Exactly, bro. I was gonna say, because it's cheaper, you get more customers, meaning more profit, bro. It all adds up. It might be a little bit less, but the amount of people you're gonna get,
the traffic,
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Because we can easily charge more. We could charge more than the petrol, because it's such a niche. If we really wanted to, we could charge more than the petrol station and try and bank on the fact that but we're mobile.
I was gonna say,
which is fine, but the reason why it works so good in Dubai, the petrol stations aren't easily accessible, so they kind of do need a vehicle to bring it from A to B. Whereas in the UK, there's one on every corner, so we couldn't really just bank on the fact that, okay, cool, people like the convenience, like that's not good enough. You need to have a bit more or something else, another ace up your sleeve to be able to offer them. And that's where the pricing came in. It was like, cool, you can pay a set price membership. If you fill up anything more than 20 quid a week, you'll save roughly around between 20 to 30 pound a month with us. And that's even if you've got a membership with us. Like even with a paid membership, you'll still save 20 out of 30 quid a month. And it sounds like there's 20 quid, but over 12 months, that's 240 pound. Do you know what I mean? Of something that you need. So, you know, making a saving on a necessity, it's convenient. You can, if you've got little kids, you can't go to it's long going to the petrol station, bro. Like it's one of the most tedious and jarring activities. Like I run my car down to 2 miles, bro. Like
I so do I, fam.
I ain't got time, bro. You'd think, oh yeah, if I just get it when it's half a tank. Nah, bro. I run that down because I hate going to the petrol station, but it's long. You gotta get your hands dirty, touching the pumps that everyone's dirty hands have gone on, and
you know, bro. And it stinks. That smells like fuel.
That too, you know.
But yeah, bro, would you say there's been any ups and downs with running these business? Yeah,
but bro, unbelievable ups and downs. I'd say the biggest one so far was with the shoe cleaning one.
Yeah.
We had a shop. So we had a shop in Lazelles, and we got it wrong at first. When I say got it wrong at first, is the idea was fun, was doing loads of sales, but the overheads were way too high for what we were doing. For such a niche, the overheads were way too high. So like we was paying, I think it was like 1,500 quid for the shop, including the rent and the bills and whatever.
Yeah.
So you got to think, we're just cleaning shoes, remember, we're not selling really high, expensive, like, and I was like, okay, cool. So even just to break even, we've got to sell so many, and that's before we made a penny. Do you know what I mean? And then when people would walk into the shop, like, you've seen that the shop was like, it was nice, innit?
Yeah.
But that's the problem. Why is a shoe cleaning shop nice? Do you know what I mean? Like, people walk past saying, what is it? What? There was no identity. They were like, it looks like a cafe, it looks like a sports bar, it looks like
Because at first,
a shisha lounge, like.
Because you don't know the cleaning in the back, didn't you?
All the cleaning happened in the little room. Like, the room was probably about the size of this, but then the outside bit was massive. You know, I had the sofas, TVs, projectors, PlayStation. Like,
nah, it was actually kind of lit in there.
It
was like
it was like, what is this place? You know, what is it? And I'm like, okay, well, we're a shoe cleaning company. Is that right? Okay, so what? Why have you got fridges? Why you got drinks for sale and that?
Yeah.
Because when there was the issue we had, because the overheads were so high, we was thinking, okay, how can we monetize this space?
Yeah.
So when there's football on, we'd have people come down and watch the game, and we'd buy drinks and whatever. Like, you had to buy a drink to be able to watch the game, and so it was monetizing it a little bit that way. But it was like, why? Why am I doing all that? Whereas we found another unit now in Jewelry Quarter that I'm paying $250 a month, and that's all in. Do you get what I'm saying? So $250 a month, and we do more sales from the unit in Jewelry Quarter than the fancy unit we spent 10-15 grand doing up. Do you know what I mean? So like, sometimes you have to just strip everything back and just go back to basics, go back to cleaning from a small little kitchen lab, and then just grow that way. Whereas we was trying to do it the Hollywood way before, have the nice fancy shop, put 10-15 grand into that, whereas we could have done it the small way and had 10-15 grand for marketing.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So we did it the opposite way around. Like, we'd spent all that money on there, had no money for marketing, and was lucky that the videos were going viral and had our own organic base. But we would have been clear with that if we did it the opposite way around.
But that's the thing, it's not even taking a loss, it's more learning, and that's the thing, you just learn from these things, but now you know what to do better, bro.
100%. And even with the fuel club, the issues we had at first is, in the oil industry, it's very secretive industry. So like, when I first had the idea, you know, I had everything just drawn on paper. So I was speaking to like fuel suppliers, like private fuel suppliers that supply to like construction sites and stuff, just saying to them, listen, I've got this idea, like, I don't know where to start, I don't know where to find an engineer, how do I even do it, like, who do I get in contact with? And the first thing I was getting was, I wouldn't bother. You know, men are telling me like, yo, there's a reason it doesn't exist, like, I wouldn't bother. Because you know what it is, in the UK, they're very dismissive of people trying to be against the norm. Do you know what I mean? If you're not trying to just do the standard way where you know
the rules.
Bro, you go school, you go uni, you get a job. If you do anything other than that, anything other than the basics, they look at you funny. Like, if you're trying to take a risk, they look at you like you're a madman, and that's where.
What you doing, bro? Like that, ain't it? Like, stick to your plan. Like
that is what I'm saying. Like, and I'm like, hold on, I'm trying to make something that's gonna make life easier for people. You already know, like, if you can solve a problem, you'll make money off it naturally. 100%. And that's the way I was trying to do, because you know, you could get them terms with like, you can't have no ethical billionaires and this and that. Like, somebody has to suffer. I'm trying to get up without anybody have to suffer. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's but because we're offering a service actually benefiting people, and there's no middleman in the background that's getting done dirty or whatever. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's a lot of ups and downs with it, a lot of negativity that you've got to kind of overlook. Like, if I was weak-minded, when somebody said to me like, oh, nah, this won't work, I would have believed them. Do you know what I mean? I would have said, oh, fair enough, maybe I'm bugging. Like, they work in the industry. I'm thinking they've been there for 20 years. So for them to tell me it doesn't work, they kind of know what they're talking about, but their mentality is just not mine. Do you know what I mean? So I was trying to take their opinions with a pinch of salt, whilst not, you know, just dismissing my creativity at the same time. So
makes sense, bro. But it's one lesson that we did miss them. What was you gonna say?
The camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Question of the week. I'm gonna leave that box to you to try and open, man.
Wow.
Mystery box from Morocco, man.
So what is it? Like a Dyson set?
Pieces move, bro.
That's all you can really say.
Pieces move.
Pieces move.
Wait, I saw something move then.
Oh, the camera's good.
Oh, like this. What is this, bro?
I love this box, man. Makes people think like how. It really does make people struggle sometimes.
So what, there's a question inside of it, or?
Yeah, it's like a box full of questions, like random questions in it.
And
you'll go first to try and get the box open, bro.
Oh, gotta open it?
Yeah, man.
hinges there. Okay. So. Hold on. This is a madness. This is an absolute madness. Oh, this is jarring me because I know it's something. I bet it's something simple as well. Nah. I see hinges. Oh. So that's come on now. So that's come on.
How you getting on G?
Well.
Why you getting there though?
I got a key. Okay.
Everything just fell out of place.
I don't know what happened in one.
Hey, yo. That was crazy.
Pick one at random, bro. Pick one, everyone. Pick from the middle at the bottom, bro.
Okay.
Nah, that box is a joke, bro.
That's
Gets
madness.
everyone every time.
That one,
You want to read it out?
Yeah, I'll go.
Read it out, bro. Question of the week, man.
So, if you could rewind to a pivotal moment in your life and change one thing, what would it be and why? And what impact do you think that change would have on your present? Ooh, that's a good question, that is.
Damn.
Who wants to answer first?
That's a tough one, that is, you know. Shit. Pivotal moment.
So decisive moment in your life.
You know.
Have you not?
I don't think so. Not like a crazy one.
A moment where you can think back that if I did this, I would have changed this. I've definitely had three of those. 100%.
I want to say more like when I was doing fire cadets. Because if I carried on doing that, I would have become a firefighter from it when I was 18, and if I'd actually followed through with that stuff. And that was one of the jobs I wanted to do, but then I fell in love with like doing engineering, bro.
Yeah.
So I'd say it was that if I'd went down that route,
Yeah.
it would have been being a firefighter or doing something to do with that. So I'd say that's one pivotal moment for me. If I had made that change, my whole life would be completely different.
Yeah.
With job role anyway. I reckon we'd still be doing this though. I reckon me and Carl would still say, oh yeah, we should have started doing this podcast, but
Yeah.
I feel like my job role outside of this would have been completely different.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know, you know.
Like rewind and you can change it as well.
It's
Like,
hard.
that is-
I don't
change
really know.
one thing. That's mad, you know.
I'd say probably not. Not that I like agree with the education system, but I probably wouldn't have done a madness and got myself excluded and all of that. Because it kind of like made life after school long for me.
Of course,
Just not having any GCSEs and shit.
It's
so
couple steps
long.
back in it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Makes things
I
harder for you,
would,
innit?
yeah,
I'd
I'd
say-
fix up on this one.
I'd say for me, I was living in America, so I'm 30 now.
Was you, bro?
Yeah.
I swear down.
You don't know?
No, I didn't know you
Also,
were down.
Where in
I
America?
moved Florida. So I
Swear
moved to
down.
Florida at 20, so I was there for just over 3 years.
Genuinely didn't know that, you know.
Oh man. Now, so for me, so where I messed up is basically it was partly ego, and it was partly inexperience. So I was always track and field. Like I was like, you know my background. My mum was coaching that. Like I was always track and field.
Still doing that.
She's still doing that,
That's
yeah.
sick, bro.
She's
She's
smashing
been
it.
doing that for years.
Yeah, she's
like,
doing her
really,
thing, man. She's doing her thing. But like, I basically, before I went to the trials in America, so I was on like a scholarship in the UK playing football, but it was just kind of thing just to get some extra grade, get some extra qualifications and just play football because I didn't actually know what I wanted to do at 20. And so I was like, okay, cool. And I think it wasn't even 20, I think it was 18 I started it. So it was I was younger in it. So I was like, yo, I don't know what to do. So I just jump on this course 2 years, see what happens. Did really well, and I got interest from these American scouts that were building teams over there and stuff like that and getting people into university in Florida. So because I'm from the UK and obviously I'm thinking we're playing football in America,
Yeah.
I'm using the English mindset, oh, we're better than them anyway. Like I can half-ass this and I'll smash it. Half-assing it cost me so much money. So put it like this then. with the scholarship offers, the way it works is you've really got to show out in these games, like in these trial games, all recorded, and it gets sent to the university coaches.
Okay.
So I was just playing it simple, doing whatever, not trying to stand out too much, just trying to play it simple, whatever. So I got offered a 75% scholarship. So I'm thinking that's sick, which it is good to be fair, because you know a scholarship is expensive. Now uni in England is like what, 9k a year, something like that.
Something like that.
So the difference between having a 75% scholarship and 100% scholarship per year was about 25 grand difference. So basically, long story short,
oh my god,
it's about 100 grand a year. Yeah. So
oh my days,
at
bro.
20, family ain't got no money,
and if you had just tried
if
your
I
hardest
cooked in that game, I would have got, because bare people got full ride scholarships. So that's when you get a completely fully paid degree, everything paid for.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and I half-assed the game thinking that I was better than everyone. I wasn't nowhere near better. And the funny thing is the players that in that game that were cooking as well. Like, but I was like, because I got away with it because obviously I'm tall. Like in Florida, the average height's probably like 5'9". Do you get me? Whereas they ain't no 6'5" tall black men out there. Like they're all like Latino men. Like in Florida, you'd think Spanish, but it's actually a lot of Spanish people there. So there wasn't many. Even on the football pitch, I was standing out, so I was still doing my thing, but I couldn't afford to go to the uni there. That's where I messed up. Because I had my heart set on Florida, I'm like, nah. Because before I went, I worked. I saved up money so I could stay out there for 3 months. I was like, nah, I'm not coming back. I'm finding a way to stay out here. And like I ended up going to a private club team.
Yes.
Playing that way, and they'll pay me under the table. I didn't have no health insurance, no nothing like that, because I didn't have a work visa. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't get a side job or anything out there. I had to basically get paid cash under the table and do it that way. But the difference is I would have had a fully paid for scholarship, fully paid for apartment, everything paid for.
That's the thing, you never
free
know
degree out of
things,
it. And the difference with the university compared to England and America, university there is like pro level. Like you're playing in stadiums that have got like 50,000 seats, like the same, like bigger than like some football clubs in the Premier League. That's the difference with university sports over there and here. So who knows where I could have gone with football if I'd actually locked in and not missed about at that point there.
Hearing this kind of story now makes you think, you know, when you hear the question of like, would you rather have like 5 mil or go back to a young age with the knowledge I have now? I'd go back with the knowledge I have now, bro. Just because of the story you just told me.
Bro. If I had knowledge back there, I would have. Oh, bro.
Mate, that's ridiculous.
I'd have been gone, bro. Gone.
Can I ask, have you made like a similar mistake since?
So since effort-wise, no. There's no mistakes I've made since that have been because of me lack of effort. If that makes sense. Good. The only thing I'd say is obviously with sales, the one thing I used to do, which to be fair, this is where I learned my work ethic from. So in door-to-door sales, they used to call it working the system. So they said, okay, if you speak to 100 people a day, the process of elimination, so you'll get 20 people that might be interested. Out of those 20 people, 10 of them might say yes. If you close them really well, 3 out of those 10 will say yes. So you get 3 sales a day, and we was getting paid, I think it was £50 a sale back then. So 150 a day, they used to call it ringing the bell. So if you do 3 sales, then you're smashing it. Like 150 a day is good, decent money at that age. So I was like, cool. Now, I didn't want to speak to 100 people, because that's long. Do you get me? So I was like, how can I make that easier? Do you get me? So I was always finding the little loopholes and the ways to make hard work appear easier. And that's where I got the convenience side for premium, because I was like, okay, I'm trying to find a way to make things simpler and make things more efficient. So I was basically just taught myself, because I was always a good speaker. So I just taught myself to be efficient. So like I would speak to 10 people and get 3 sales, whereas they were telling me to speak to 100. And where it got mad was I was basically promoting the fact that I can speak to 10 people and get 3 sales, and they were telling me off. And they're like, because at that point they're seeing me do so much sales, they want me to build a team now, but they're saying everyone doesn't have my gift of the gab. So I can't teach people to speak to 10 people and get 3 sales. That was my problem. I was trying to do it my way and assume everyone else can do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it weren't working. So I had to basically, even though I don't believe in the system because I'm efficient, I had to basically teach everyone else this system so that they can do it. They can do it their way. Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
it's a crazy job to have. I genuinely think I struggle in sales, you know. I really think that's just not what I'd be doing, bro.
It's not easy, bro.
Nah. And you know what, my little cousin just got into, he worked for Scottish Power now, and he's smashing it as well, bro. He's just turned 18. I think in his first day, he got 2 sales, you know. In his first day, I was like, damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
some people just got it.
The good thing about it now is cost of living crisis. So, and you actually are trying to save people money. So it's like if you can sell someone £30 a month on their gas and electric.
Every little house.
Yeah, bro, of course. That's something you could put, you know what I mean? That might cover this bill, it might cover that bill, that extra £30 spare you've got now.
Food shopping, innit, bro? You never know.
This is it, bro. You know.
Because in this day and age, you can't go out no more without being a damn fucking mortgage price.
Everything's expensive, bro. Like, and the problem is, the price of everything's going up, but the wages aren't.
Exactly.
So it's like people are actually having to kind of make that I've got to stop having this now to be able to have this.
You're having
like,
to compromise.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's bad, man.
Not having nicer things just because they just won't put up people's wages.
Wickedness.
I know. That's why people are trying to work so hard and having like two like incomes and stuff in it. It's hard, bro. Like it's not an easy job to do, fam.
Like you didn't have to do that back in the day. You get me? You could just have your one job at the garage or this and that, and you'd fund your whole family. The one man would fund the whole family. The wife didn't even have to work, bro. You know what I mean? Like one man would go work.
People with houses now, like you got to like 4-bed housing, so they've got it for 90 grand. So
bro.
try and do that now, bro. It's impossible, bro. You can't even get a 2-bed.
They were getting mortgages for our grandparents and their great grandparents. They were getting houses for like 15 grand, bro.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Crazy is the
15,
thing,
like 15k, bro. Like
it's horrible to think that you're gonna pay just for a 3-bed like 350 grand, bro.
Like what they get off their what like in the equivalent of it's not. So it's like what elderly people get off their pension now.
Oh no.
Like it's less than £2 grand a month. Like things like 1,500 quid a month or something like that. What for like basic pension or maybe a bit less. But they, as I said, their mortgages back then were 15 grand. So even if they paid it back at a snail pace.
Yeah.
Since the pension's been quite big, like they would pay it off in 10 months, like
100%.
in a year they're paying off a house because the way the money's got so much power now.
When you think of it like that, in a year you can pay for a yard.
Bro,
wow,
15 grand mortgage, bro.
Can't do that now unless you're paying upwards of 5 days.
And the wicked, bro, it's mad.
You can't do that.
£15,000 mortgage, but the house now will be worth 300k.
100%.
So you sell the house now 300k, downsize. And you got like 200k. That's the generational wealth gap right there, bro. You get me like that.
I'm in that kind of place now where I want to buy a house, but I'm picky, man. I'm not trying to spend a lot of money if I'm not getting a lot in the house. I'm trying to look for certain things, like what's the word?
Like amenities.
Yeah, because I'm trying to look for certain things it has to benefit me, really.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to add to it or. Cause I was thinking whether I want like buy a modern house or do one up. I'm still in that mindset. I know
you can get a cheaper deal when you do one up, but
it's a process, isn't it, man?
And the thing is, whatever you think you're gonna spend, it's always more.
Yeah.
So
you can never really budget, and it's always going to cost a little bit more. You never know what's going to be.
Would you rather pay an extra 20 grand but get a ready-made one? So it's like
that's what I'm at right now. I don't really know, man. I really don't know. I'm thinking about it.
What was the moment you knew that you wanted to start a business?
The moment I wanted to start a business, I'd say was just after lockdown, really. After lockdown, when I said, okay, cool, because where I messed up is, you know how during the lockdown people were getting like. Their jobs were paying their wages and stuff still. Yeah. We didn't have that because obviously it was commission only, so we didn't have no salary to fall back on. And like I was thinking, well, okay, so I've made this company all this money throughout all these years, but the second that you kind of things go left in the economy, they can't just have my back for a few months. Yeah, bro, I was doing Uber Eats. Like I literally had to save up. At £200, I bought a Carrera e-bike. Yeah. The old one. The new e-bikes now, they're like little motorbikes, but back then they were literally like e-bikes that help you up the hill. Yeah. So I tried to do the Uber Eats with the normal bike at first. Weren't banging because obviously it gets tiring. You get me. With the e-bike, when you go on up hills, it helps you up. So I could work longer. So I was doing. I went from sales manager doing £1 grand, 1,500 quid a week in sales to doing Uber Eats because I had no salary whilst lockdown was going on. But it was either that. Or I don't, you get what I'm saying? Because I had an expensive apartment at the time, so I was like, bro, how am I going to pay my bills? Like, I've got savings and stuff, cool. They're going to run out soon though, so I've got to still keep money coming in. So I was banging out Uber all day. And I think the most I made in the day on there was like 120, but I had to kill myself to do it. Like it was long, bro. Like it's not as easy as it is now. Like, but back then it was graft. Like you was getting £3-4 for a delivery.
How does it work? Have you just try and just pick up on the app? Like there's a deal there, so I'll go and get that.
Yeah, so you download the app and it was like you position yourself near the restaurant. So as soon as that order comes in, it goes straight to you. Okay. So you go pick it up, go deliver it off, and like because I was good at customer service, I was getting decent tips and stuff. So like I'd drop the food off, but I'd have a 30-second convo with him too. Yeah. To make myself different than the other delivery drivers. So like when I was dropping off to them, they were like, "You're a pleasure." No one's ever asked me how my day was. Like they just ask, "Oh, can I have your code?" and they give it the food. Yeah. I was actually asking them, what did you order? Like, how's your day been? How are you coping with COVID? Is your family okay? Like,
this helps with the business though, bro. Helps every little bit, man. That's along the way, it's little things, bro.
That small detail there, they were people ask me why am I doing this job and that, I'm like, you don't even want to know. You don't want to know, but I've got. Bro, there's no ego when it comes to bills, bro. Do you get me? Like,
100%.
I was earning 1,500 grand, my best ever week. I think it's like 2.5 grand in a week. That was my best ever week in sales, and it was like.
That's crazy.
And then I've gone from that life, living in the penthouse in town, to Uber Eats on a bike. Didn't have a car, nothing, just anything to make the money, because there was no job you could start quick enough to get paid. Like, I can go start a normal job like customer service, but you know how it is when you start a salary job, you don't get paid till like the next month and stuff like that. But I got bills now, so I needed something I can get money from straight away. That's legal, you know that. But that could do something, and that was it, bro. You know what I mean? But that's when I knew, okay, cool. I can't rely on nobody else. If I do it myself, I know I can rely on myself, because I can have savings, I can do this, and I can control. If COVID happens, I'd be prepared this time, because I've got things in place now. Whereas the company I was working for before, I was just a number. I was just, okay, he's just getting the sales. That was it. There was no other.
But that's how they look at it, though, no?
You're a number, bro. You're a number. And I was making money, bro, but I'm a number at the end of the day. I'm replaceable. Do you know what I mean?
That's
so I was like,
crazy to think, bro, but that's how they think, man. They're horrible people, bro.
100%. Like, if I had like a career-ending like thing that I couldn't work there no more, they replace me tomorrow, bro. Right. That's how it is.
It's true though, man. Especially my old company, they would just dash you at the door like no one even, like you weren't even.
Churn you out, bro. Churn you out, bro. Facts.
I've seen people in that position where like they say, oh, you finish tomorrow. Like no remorse, you know. Like they've got to find another job that quick. You finish tomorrow. Like it's
ridiculous,
crazy.
bro. There's no emotion now in jobs now. People are just doing a job to pay the bills now. So I'm like, okay, cool. There's only so long you can do that. Like eventually you've got to do something that's at least getting you towards where you want to go. Because you don't have to be happy doing the job you're doing, but you got to have a plan at least in it. Like, cause some people, they want to they love the job they're doing and they want to level up in that job. No problem. But you know the ones that are doing something they hate, I'm like, okay, cool. If you're doing something, you should be working towards leaving that to do what you want to do in it. Like, if that means you've got to work that job for 2 years to save up enough to take the risk to start something of your own, that's fine. Or it might be like, save up some money to get yourself more qualifications to then go into this sector, for example. But people just stay unhappy.
Nah, that's me and Carl said the same thing about this. Like when we started doing YouTube and stuff, we wasn't really into it at first. But now we really enjoy it. Like, genuinely like to do this stuff. And plus,
it makes you more confident as well.
Yeah, exactly. I found it hard to talk on camera before, where you do the audio, but now I feel like I'm way more well spoken after doing it. I
bet it wouldn't be hard for you to go and speak to random people now.
Nah, very easy.
Before.
It's taught me a lot of life skills, like just doing this now. Because even talking to you, like people get a lot nervous, like when I see cameras like this. But now for me, I don't think they're there, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm having a convo with you, man.
That's what I'm saying. I forget that there.
There's no camera there to me. Like it's an actual convo, and it's not like man trying to act up for the camera. Like it's organic, you know what I mean? Like when you're just being yourself, like it's comfortable. Do you know what I mean? It's just smooth and everything just flows.
That's what I said. There's never much to really even edit out.
Yeah.
Because it's convo, like you said.
We just be talking.
But that's the best way though. Like even just like the fact that you man have got to look at it from this side as well. Then the fact that the convo is so smooth means you're doing something right as well though. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if you like were stuttery or if you were this and that and you weren't prepared yourself, like you got you be prepared, you know what I mean?
Exactly. One thing about you say about stuttering, there was one time on the episode, I remember when I just couldn't get more words out, bro. Like I was struggling.
It happens, bro.
And I was like, let's edit out. And I was like, Carl was like, nah, that's staying there, bro.
Nah, bro, it's real.
But then I think about it,
people
it's
real, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
People on the real, bro. It's like Instagram filters, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to look perfect all the time. I need to see when you got a spot sometimes. You get me, like, you know.
Old Samsung filter, bro. Just take all the features off your face.
Yeah.
Bro. Like, bro, what is that? That is not you,
bro. Literally, bro. Literally.
You know what I'm talking about, it, fam. Just the effect of just. Is that
the we characters, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Not fam. No,
you know what I mean? But nah, man. Genuinely, like you lot are your conversation skills are so good in the sense where, as I said. Until you mentioned camera, then I forgot it was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You get me?
It's just got a lot easier, bro. Like a lot easier.
Yeah, that's good, man.
And I've started watching them back as well.
Giving yourself feedback.
Like, yeah, just counting the amount of times I pause or say or like.
It's getting a lot smoother, bro. I wouldn't actually say
it. Just want to become a better speaker in general. So,
bro, it's such a good life skill, but communication is the game changer for everything. Like, I go to when I go on holiday, for example. Like we just even we went to Marbella, we was just chilling, like, but we had a little aura about us, a little vibe going on, like our own little vibe in the vibe kind of thing. Yeah. And people asking like, what do you like do? And when I speak to them, I love when people ask me, well, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I've got a dry cleaning company and I'm launching an oil company. They're like, an oil company? Like, Like, it's a conversation
it's
starter.
Bro,
they're like, what do you mean you're starting an oil company? And then when I wrap up my phone and I show them, they're like, what? Like, bro, and it's like as soon as you start speaking, next thing you know, I met this lady that was from France. And she was like, oh, my husband's an investor, like, and that just comes from a conversation. Like, if I weren't able to articulate what I do.
You see, bro, this is why you're sick, bro.
You get me?
Fam.
Bro.
Man said you had a conversation and then she mentioned that her dad's an investor.
Bro.
You said nothing about that shit, you know?
I didn't ask for it, like,
bro, that's
literally,
crazy.
like, we've met so many people, like, even Charlie Slough, like, we was in, outside of Malmaison, just literally showing the van to the Malmaison, because I was trying to get a deal with the hotel. And he just so happened to be going past, and it was like, I tried to stop him, and the security was kind of like, yo, a little bit, but then I quickly, within like 5 seconds, you know, like an elevator pitch.
Yeah.
I said, give me 5 seconds of your time, kind of thing, like really quick. And he said, okay, cool. Stopped his security, pulled up to the van, had a look. He's like, bro, this is unbelievable. Like, obviously, you know, I do AU and stuff. Like, obviously, got quite a lot of capital there. Are you looking for investors? I didn't ask for investment, but I just asked him, can I show you what I've got going on?
Yeah.
That was it. Do you know what I mean? I could have bored him to death and put him off, whatever. But that short, direct, get his attention.
Yeah.
Like the skill to be able to talk, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Big skill, bro. Big skill.
But when you said you was outside the hotel, what was you trying to do? Was it like just get a deal with parking outside and just asking people?
Nah, so obviously the sick thing about the van, because it's so visual, like, and no one's ever seen it before. Every time I park, I just open the door so people can walk past and see the pumps.
Yeah.
And they're like, what is that petrol station in the van? And it gets a lot of traction anyway.
Yeah.
But I was actually speaking to the hotel because obviously a lot of our deals we're doing with like hotels is like, you see, I know it's got a car park. We're trying to get a deal so that we can have the van stationed in the car park. So obviously, as people are parking up like a valet, we can actually fill people up in the car park.
Yo, that's a
do you know
good
what I mean?
idea,
So,
bro.
yeah. So it's like,
because you know what I mean, hotels always having people there, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Sick idea.
And
After leave off after that stay.
the sickest thing about the kind of, we can go in there with a bit of cheek now, because it's like, listen, whether or not you do a deal with us or not, guests that stay at your hotel will order our vans to come in. Same way they order delivery. Like hotels can't stop people using Uber Eats. They can't stop people using Deliveroo. So you may as well partner with them or make some sort of deal to make it logistically easier. Yeah. Because our vans just coming to the front of your hotel every 5 minutes would be a logistical nightmare. Because they're like all the supercars up front. They like it to look really pretty when you go outside the hotel, isn't it? So I'm like, if we can actually have a section where it's not taking up no space, but it makes it easier so people ain't got to keep calling new vans here. Yeah. The vans ain't got to keep coming to your hotel. We just have one station there. And then that way it's easy for the guests to just do whatever. And it adds value to you, because you can actually offer your guests, we can have your car filled up, we can have it washed whilst you stay at the hotel.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
You got the right idea going on, fam. That's what I'm going to say to you.
Yeah, man.
Serious.
Have to, bro.
But one thing I will say is, what's something no one told you about running a business? Like, what's something?
I'd say at first, the hours. The hours, like, if you think you can open a business and it's going to be 9 to 5, you've got no chance. Like, there's times I've worked like 18 hours a day. Yeah, you know what I mean. And like, even when I first got the shoe cleaning unit, like we had to buy a little sofa because I was doing so many orders that like it was actually a hindrance to go home and come back. So I literally had to have a sofa there that I can have 2-3 hours sleep and get back up to cracking on, because that 3-4 hours that journey home, sleeping 7 hours at home and coming back to the unit, I could have done so much more orders in that time. Yeah, and it was to the point I was so overwhelmed with orders that I weren't. Like, my issue was being able to delegate. So that was one of the biggest things no one told me, is that you can't do it all yourself. So I was trying to do everything myself and overwhelm myself. And then when you're tired, the quality dips. And like all of a sudden, that you're putting out rubbish products now, then you're going to affect your sales and everything, all because you wanted to not share the workload with other people. I was like, okay, cool. Let me get a helper. Got a helper to start prepping, doing bits and bobs, and all of a sudden everything was smoother then. Do you know what I mean? Yes, you've got to lose some money because you've got to pay that person. Yeah,
everything's a chain reaction though, isn't it?
But we're doing more orders overall because the quality is higher, so people are returning back. Whereas when I was doing it all myself and the quality was starting to deteriorate, I was losing customers. So it's like you have to almost pay some money to make more. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You got to lose some to it. Yeah, that's the one thing nobody told me. You can't do it all alone. Yeah. And you want to do it because your business is your baby, and you're like, nah, I don't want to share it. This is my. You can't, bro. Like, it's impossible.
That's the thing, because you got so many sales. I rate the fact that you got that many sales that quick, but again, like, I can imagine how much the workload was, bro. Yeah. I can imagine what it was like at the start.
Like my thing's risk taking. Like that's the one thing I've got that separates me to a lot of people. I'll take the risk. You know what I mean? There's no guarantee. Like I had no idea I'd even get a customer. And we took out this expensive shop and this and that. It was making it work. As I said, the issue wasn't that we weren't making enough sales. it was just the overhead was just too high. That was eating way too much into the profits. That's all it was. If I would love to have the shop even now if we could, but it was like I'm putting literally almost half our profits into the shop, which makes no sense. So I could downsize and we make more money. With more money we can do more things and, you know, scale faster. So it's just one of those ones. But yeah, that risk taking, when it comes down to risk taking, I'll take
all day, every day.
every day.
Nah, what's so fun? I really do. That's crazy, bro.
Yes. Is there an end goal for you?
What in what regard?
In terms of starting these businesses and making, you know, money.
Yeah. So my end goal, I'm motivated by family a lot. So obviously, like we're from the trenches, bro. Like, born in Bordesley Green and then moved to Castlevale. Now, obviously, it's got better now. Obviously, you already know what it used to be back in the day. It was terrible, bro. Bordesley Green back then was one of the worst areas in not in Brum, the West Midlands. Do you know what I mean? Like one of the highest crime rates. Even now, still one of the highest. And it was there from 1994 when I was born to 2012 when we moved there. We moved to Castlevale. And it was like, because I've seen my family struggle, and even now they're doing okay, but they're not anywhere near where they want to be. Like that's what motivates me. And it was like, okay, cool. How can I feel like it's all up to me now, because what my family are, that's the one downside that it annoys me a little bit sometimes. They're very comfortable in the sense that there's not many risk takers in my family. So there's no millionaires in my family. It's probably no one's got 100 grand in my family. But it's like there's no one in that wants to take a risk to change the norm. Everyone's okay, cool. You go to school, go uni, you get a job. But everyone's doing that and no one's rich. And not even rich, no one's wealthy. So it's like, okay, so we're doing everything your way, and no one can show me, okay, this is why you should do it this way. There's nobody that can show me that. Like, there's people that they're paying their bills, they're going on holidays maybe 1 or twice a year. Decent life, do you get what I'm saying? But that's not, I want more, do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, cool, how can I get a Lambo? How can I do these things, you can't do that doing a normal job, do you get me? So I'm like, okay, cool, so what can I do then? Because even if you go and get a doctorate and you become a doctor, doctors don't even have Lambos, you get me? So it's like, it's not
true when you think about it,
bro. Doctors don't drive Lambos, bro. So it's like you can't just from a normal 9 to 5 go and get all these mansions and this and because that remember that life does exist, but in our head it doesn't exist to us because it's not attainable. So I'm trying to make it attainable. So it's like I'm thinking, okay, cool. If no one in my family is going to take that risk, I'll be the one to do it. And if the risk pays off, then everyone elevates. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not selfish. I couldn't just come up with myself. I'd make sure everyone around me comes up as well. You get me?
Of course.
My local friends, my family, you know, everyone that was there throughout the whole process, as I elevate, they will elevate too. And I'm like, okay, cool. All it takes is one risk taker. All it takes is one risk taker in a family for it to bang, and I think I'm that person. So I'm kind of putting the family on my back to try and say, cool, we're going to elevate us to a higher level now. But whilst doing that, we're offering services to people that are actually helping people as well. Like, you know, we're not just one of them ones that we had a cigarette company. And we're actually like deteriorating the health of people, for example, and profiting that way. We're actually offering a service that is beneficial. It's helping people. And it's like one of the things I definitely want to do is give back. When I say give back, like obviously even just from the business where it's at so far, we've had companies that are trying to put big money in so far and stuff. But the way that I wanted to do it and the way I keep my leverage is that if I went to these people with just the idea, they would be asking for like 60% of the business because they're going to make the idea happen. Whereas because I've already got my own prototypes, we've got our own vans. So I said to you, I spoke to you before, like I went to people individually and tried to build up the fleet that way. Because now when I speak to the investors now, because I've already got the vans and I've already got the app, we're launching this with or without your help. But you will help us scale it faster. So I'm going in there, listen, I don't actually need you, but if I can have you, then it will help us speed things up. So it's like, I don't actually need them as much now. Whereas if I didn't have that, and it was a drawing on a notebook, I need them to fund the whole thing.
The majority of the hard work you've done, bro.
All the hard work's done now. So it's like, okay, cool.
It's just the little bits now in the family.
It's
like, in a way of saying about the business. It's the little things that you're gonna worry about now.
It's just the small bits now. But like, you know, obviously, when I say have fun, like the hardest bit for me was trying to get investment and stuff like that. Like obviously, there's still now you can always do more investment in it, but it's one of them ones where we're making do with what we've got, but whilst also still trying to attract obviously investors as well. And I'm like, okay, cool. The journey I've gone through in terms of getting investment, I would love, because remember that's what stops creativity. People just give up. It's only because I was resilient why we managed to get to this stage. But a lot of people would have stopped by now, or they would have just, okay, I can't get this way, I'm going to do this in a smaller way. But I would have a fund where it's like anyone that's like, you know, creative, young, or that, you know, got an idea that's kind of like against the norm. Yeah. Like the way I've found is that investors and investment companies, they want you to beg for it. That they really want you to jump through so many hoops to get this funding. And I'm like, listen, if you've got a good idea, you've got a solid business plan, and you know, you pass 1 or 2 checks, take the money. That's the kind of fund I want it to just be easy. Like same day, like you come have the meeting, that money will be in your account the same night. That's how smooth I want the fund to be. Where it's like, now you got to go to interview 1, interview 2, interview 3, prove this, credit check this, that, and by the time you've done all of that, they tell you no. I'm like, you know what I mean? It's like, it stunts creativity, bro. It's like, there's so many, remember, I've got this idea. I'm not like some superhuman person. There's probably people with loads of generational ideas that just can't fathom the idea of getting the funding to be able to do it. But then we'll see like a random AI app that someone's thought of, and they get like £150 million funding from day one. And there's no guarantees he's even going to make any money, but because it's the new thing in right now, they'll just throw money at it. So I'm like, wow, there is money out there. But you've got to basically make your product make sense to them. And that's where communication comes in.
There's people with money that we don't even think, bro, that will just throw it at everyone, fam. That's the thing.
This is what I'm saying. So that's where it's literally one of them ones. It's just believing in your product enough that, you know, people want to invest into it. That's the sick thing about this. It's something that when I speak to people about it and they've got money, they are interested. Because why wouldn't you be? It's fuels probably the safest investment outside of property, because it's like, it's something that will always be in use, you know what I mean? Even though they're trying to phase out diesel, all the businesses run off diesel, like all the lorries, all the vans, all the trucks, so there will always be a demand. There will always be a demand. I know they're trying to stop it by 2030, it won't happen. No. Impossible.
I don't believe it would either.
Impossible.
It's just, it works too well, it helps too much. You're not going to have a lorry that's electric doing the same range without starting all this bollocks.
I think at worst case, they'll probably, they'll just change the fuel. So I know there's some biodiesel and things that people are working on now, which is lower emission diesel. Fuel and that. Like, I don't think they'll ever stop fuel. I think they'll just make it.
They'll try and make it better, cleaner for the environment. That's what they're gonna try and attempt to do that, but I don't think they can't feasibly try and make everything EV.
There's too much infrastructure. Imagine petrol stations, not all the petrol stations we've got right now in the UK, being pointless.
Yeah.
It don't make sense, bro. So if they're trying to put loads of like EV infrastructure out there now, I reckon a lot of people will change to EV at some point, but it won't be anytime soon. And
even then as well, it costs exactly the same amount of the actual environmental damage it does to make an EV. It's exactly the same or worse than a fossil fuel car. Yeah, it's actually worse sometimes.
It's just that physically driving, it's just cleaner, and that's their justification for it. So it's like, but it's the batteries and the power that's required to be able to make that happen.
It takes a lot more power and energy to actually.
This is what I'm saying. So. You know.
But yeah, man. Last one is, what do you want to be remembered as, bro?
I'd say I want to be remembered as an innovator. So innovator and a risk taker, because I wasn't happy even just accepting the social norm. Like, I wanted to go above and beyond. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I think I will be remembered by, because because the way that I see business and the way I see ideas is that there's always a way to make something a bit more efficient. There's always a problem that can be solved, and if I just keep solving these problems, like, the money will come anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the money would follow just by you solving problems. Like, the funny thing is, you'll speak to somebody, and you know, funny thing, even like this car here, for example, there's somebody that makes the metal that goes in these cars. You look that company up, and it's a £1 billion company, and they just do something as small like that. Like the people that. Even with iPad, the one that make the glass, they've got the contract with Apple to make the glass and all these products.
Everyone's getting paid.
Everyone gets paid for this table. Somebody made a couple people probably made this table, bro. Like, there's inside this, there's probably like little wood chippings and stuff. There's somebody that supplies that. There's so much money,
every little thing,
bro. There's
money everywhere,
bro. You get me? Like, these signs where you think somebody made these signs, bro.
One thing I will say about the garage, what's funny, half the stuff we got in, we didn't pay for shit. So we got lucky with that.
Nah, it's a nice little settlement.
Bro, they're making money off air, bro.
Bro,
What?
Do you remember that restaurant, fam? What was it, Survive, where they said, clean air tax, fam?
Clean air tax.
We got paid. We had to pay to breathe, bro.
Yeah.
That
said what?
pissed me off, that.
Yeah, bro.
I said, take that off the bill. No.
Wait, it was on the bill?
Yeah.
It was on the
receipt. On the receipt in the restaurant, I said, yo, take that off.
Clean air tax.
We got taxed to breathe, bro. That's wild.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, the way the money everywhere, bro. And the thing is, the government put it on. And what can you say?
Can't say shit.
You get me? Like, I go to London for meetings and I got to pay congestion charge and I forget to pay it sometimes. I get a £180 letter. I'm like, what? And what are you going to do? Not pay it? Like, because it goes higher?
Exactly.
It goes to 360.
They just find a way to make it worse off for you.
Bro, it's just outrageous, bro. You know.
But one thing I will take from you today, and I will say from you breaking down both your businesses and the journey getting to here, that perseverance is definitely key, bro.
Yeah.
From listening to you today, bro. Oh my god,
bro.
Perseverance.
Learning to problem solve.
Yeah, man.
Problem solve, bro.
That's a
Like,
big takeaway.
there's so many problems that there's even to this day, bro. Like, there's so many problems that I feel like I made a tweet the other day because like the most annoying thing is obviously I use Twitter quite a lot now, but like you make a stupid foolish tweet and that's the one that'll go viral. You tweet something positive and one retweet, you know what I'm saying? But it was like I tweet something there. It's like basically being a man, especially in 2025, is basically putting out loads of small fires throughout the day, like putting out loads of small fires. Because like remember, we're natural providers and like we're meant to be the ones that can control what's going on. So it's like when problems hit us, we can't really be phased. We ain't got time to kind of cry about it and this and that. We have to kind of get on with it. Do you know what I mean? I know you should obviously release them, but we can't. We've got so much stuff to do and so much things that we actually have to just solve the problem, get on with it. Solve the problem, get on with it. We ain't got time to just take 2-3 days out and just deep what's gone on. Do you know what I mean? So it's like when I'm getting faced with these problems, like people call me for the problem and they're starting the call with telling me the problem. They don't know, am I even in a frame of mind to receive that problem right now? Like, can I handle that? Have I not had 10 things go wrong yesterday that I've now got and you're throwing it, and you know what I mean? And it's you've got to answer that call, hi, smiling, this and that, and get that problem, solve it. Your whole life might be in turmoil, but you still got to persevere, bro. Yeah, bro, you can't stop.
It's crazy to think, but it's the way life is, isn't it, fam?
100%, bro. You've got to persevere and lock in, man. That's the best way to do it.
That's the one thing we'll take from back today. You have to lock in, bro.
Yeah,
as if you're lock in.
Rent's due, bro. The rent is due.
Literally, lock in yesterday.
Lock in.
One little extra side question. Did you write down your dreams or goals?
I wrote my goals down.
You wrote your goals down?
I had a little post-it notes. I had post-it notes in my bedroom, just putting okay. I want to have this car, I want to have this house, I want to have this, I want my family to live like this, like, and then I was looking at, okay, cool. I don't like to just dream though. Like, I like realistic dreams. And when I say realistic, not as in the sense that, like, I believe I can achieve anything, but I'm thinking, okay, cool, there's a way to do something. Like, there's people that drive Lambos in it. How do they do it? So there's ways, it means it's doable in it. So I'm like, okay, how can I do this? So then I'm thinking, okay, what business can do this? What can do this? What can do this? And the funny thing is, what people don't even know is that, like you see, I got Virgin Airlines, and they got like the airline, the train, the hotels. That's how premium is. There's so many branches. This is, you've just heard the shoe cleaning part, and this, I've got 10. Do you get what I'm saying? There's 8 more business plans that they're ready to go.
Crazy, bro. They're
ready to go, and it's like all of them are in different sectors. So it's like we've already got a foothold in the fintech sector with premium payments, premium detailing. We're in the cleaning, hospitality sector, and this is going into like the oil and gas industry now. The next one, as I said, is like that one. I think this premium fuel cup is going to be the one to blow everything up. But the next one after that, I think that one's going to be a game changer.
Are you allowed to say them now? Or
I can touch on it a little bit, but I can hint. Okay, cool. So
give them a little teaser.
give them a little teaser. Let's just say it's health related.
Okay.
So it's health. It's health related.
All right.
Ooh,
okay.
I see what route you're going down there, fam.
So it's
just by you saying that, I see big money.
It's health related. Off camera, I might give you little ones and twos.
I see money. That's what I see, bro.
It's health related, man. I'll let you know that.
No, that's really good though, man. That's
I rate the
obviously
it inspires us. It really does, bro.
But that's the plan, bro. You get me? Like, obviously, like, you lot are my brothers. Do you get me? So I'm like, I've got to do what I need to do so you guys can see that's doable. Do you know what I'm saying? And then that means now when as you lot are coming up, when you've got a vision or a plan, I've seen my man do it. Because remember, I'm not opening a burger shop, like we're trying to be literally the UK, it's not Europe's first black owned oil company. Do you get me? So it's like no one does it. Like, it's black men that own oil franchises, so they own like a Texaco or an Esso. There's no one that owns it outright. Do you get me? So trying to be that, break the norm like that. If I can show the youth that, there's nothing they won't do, bro. Do you get me?
There's nothing that you can't do, bro. Superman, you know what I mean?
Basically. So, yeah, man.
Serious or rare, but game of the week then. And I thought you're going to have to pick today. So it's 20 questions.
Okay.
20 questions. So, pick a topic, any topic, and then obviously we're just going to guess in 20 questions, bro.
Okay, cool. So any topic.
Yeah, man.
Well, pick a thing.
Yeah,
and
pick
then
it,
just
tell us
let
the
us
topic.
know the topic.
Okay,
Cool. So I said the topic and then you basically make the questions based on that?
Yeah, we'll ask questions and try to figure out what it is.
Yes or no, basically.
Okay. I'll say music.
Music.
Yeah.
Okay.
So music's fair.
Sweet.
Very good.
Yeah, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, bless. Just make sure it's recorded.
Music.
That's a tough one still.
Is it a song?
Sweet. Just want to get this game right. 20 questions is obviously when you say the topic. Have you got to kind of guess what I'm referring to, or is it a case I'll give you a category and you make.
So if you say music, is it a person? Is it like an artist?
And you trying to guess what I'm referring to?
So are we gonna guess the artist or guess
literally
the
pick like a thing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll say music then. So and you've got 20 guesses.
You have to guess it in 20 questions.
Okay, cool. Yeah, some music, and then with your questions, I've got to say yes or no.
Yeah.
Cool. So is it a song?
No.
Is it an artist?
Yes.
Cool.
Is it a female?
No.
So I'm not even gonna ask the next question. Is it male? It's gotta be.
Wasting a question.
You know what I was is the person black?
They are.
Okay, cool.
They're black. Black male. Did they reside in America?
They're American, yeah.
Ooh. Is their genre rap, like just normal hip hop rap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they above the age of 30?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I think they are, yeah.
Ooh.
So none of these young niggas.
Nah.
Have they got dreads? Or like long hair? That's like 5 now. 5 or 6.
No, they ain't got dreads.
Right.
8.
Nah,
Nah, they ain't got dreads.
they don't have dreads.
Hmm.
Have they been producing music for over 10 years?
Yeah.
Stomp down question and shit. Are they quite tall?
Nah.
No.
Short.
Sure.
Damn. And I stopped that, you know.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah. What didn't I just say? Is it your goal?
No, it's your go, but you just said man of stuff.
What did you say? What was your question?
I said, do you want me to go? Do you want me to ask?
Yeah, you go, yeah. No, I thought I said, is he tall? I thought, is he tall? That's my question. What did you say?
He's not tall, he's short.
Yeah. And you didn't say anything, did you?
What did I say?
No, you didn't say anything. That's what I was waiting for you to say.
Are they mainstream?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely mainstream right now.
So he's up there right now.
Popping
as well.
Popping.
That's the thing. I don't think I even really listen to this person. That's the issue right now. I don't think I would.
I think you might.
Really? You'd be surprised, bro. My music taste is a lot more different than you think.
So on.
Yeah.
So above 30, a black male. That's mainstream.
It's not
You
that.
don't have dreads.
It's not overly towards
And
quite.
it's quite short.
I'm gonna say it's average height, probably, isn't it?
I'd probably say he's lean more towards short.
Really?
He's not short. He's probably like 5'9", 5'8".
Yeah.
As a man, 5'8". Right.
I'm stopped now, you know. I'm just not guessing people. But even I don't even know any names.
Still quite a few questions you can narrow
I
down.
know. Got like 10 left, I think.
We've got 8 left.
8 left.
Has he been in a rap beef?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're good at this, fam. I really don't know right now what to even ask.
I just think.
I am, but I don't know what to ask, though, innit?
That last question was a crazy one.
I think rap beef, bro. He's been beefing.
Oh. But he hasn't got long hair, though. What, Drake?
Nah.
Kendrick.
It's one nigga going it.
Yeah, as soon as you said rap beef,
15, yeah.
as soon as you said rap beef, I was cooked, bro. As soon as you said that, I knew it was over, bro. I was like, cooked.
15.
Yeah, Kung Fu Kenny, man.
Right.
That was a good one still. I would have never got that if it weren't for that.
Tune of the week.
Should disconnect. I think I'm gonna either come second or first here. I don't think I'm gonna be stone cold third today.
So what's tune of the week? What you gotta do?
So
yeah?
you gotta pick a tune. All of us gonna pick a tune, which is the best out of the three.
Okay.
Whatever.
So is a song that what my favorite songs right now kind of thing, or
Yeah. Or just any.
Any tune you think's hard, basically.
I'd say check my
Can you
Spotify.
connect straight away?
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
Check my playlist right now.
Don't you stop.
Half one.
Bless.
It's like 11:30.
You got time, bro. You nuts.
Yeah.
So I'm not the biggest fan of him right now, but he's got some smooth ones to be fair. Some smooth songs. We'll just play it straight away.
Yeah.
It's been on my playlist for a little minute now.
I'll come and slide by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. Buy me for your fucking ass. Too early for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. Girl, I got you another dress, so bring your ass up them stairs.
When I'm driving, I like to be cruising, you get me?
One of them tunes.
Smooth ones.
That's because you know I care, but you know you live it here. That's why you keep on coming there. Your nigga can't compete, I swear. He tried but now he look too weird. I'll come and slide by 8 p.m.
Yeah, smooth ones.
Nah, I like that still. Smooth
Alright,
tune.
Yeah, man.
Right.
I think I've got one as well. How about what this love?
I know that it be obvious that I am not so popular, but if you like some parties, girl, you know I'm my stars and jacket. All my unreleased attachments, just imagine. Just take a little flick in my piece, we snatching the action. Shawty got a new cam, Cuddy made a new jam, follows who is true. All I ever do, yeah, I'm thinking about you. Though I know I got a few on roster, don't mean that I don't got you. Approach a man popper like I'm a gas smoker, bumping straight like he's Sinatra. See my starter jacket, thrifted it for $5. My most prized possession, and I'm stressing it ain't awkward. When you see me, be rigid like I'm popular. You need me to be it like you such. You gotta not shake it like a Polaroid like Mama taught you. I know that it be obvious that I am not so popular. If you got some parties, girl, you know I'm my star.
It's gonna be a tough one to beat still.
Smooth still.
But I'm gonna go with this one. Same guy, to be honest.
I let the cook out, brothers still on lookout. Brothers say don't look down. All in fuck the planes, cops still a push out. Stressing so the push out. Ain't a second chance. Let's spit his bank valid. 25th I'm napping. No bother if you chatting when she lived in my lap. I dream of like I wanna see her, I wanna speak. I caught a caption, they gon' pull it, cat it over me. But where it land is not by chance though. It's best to keep your plans closed. I told her love it that this luggage heavy. Don't want the tires severed, so I just keep the baby. Regardless if I'm ready, don't let the joint canoe not by the levee. This heavy, I let the cook out. Brothers still on lookout. Mothers say don't look down. All in fucking flames. Cops still a push out. Stressing so the push out. Ain't a second chance.
Off one now still.
It's tough. What else was that?
Cold. It's cool what kind of person is.
Cold still.
Yo.
Both of them tunes.
All them tunes right now are hard. That's the problem.
Where's he from?
He's from America, you know. Louisiana, I think. I don't actually know. That's a tough one, you know. Your tune was good though.
Nah, 100. I liked your one. That one was sick, but then the last half of that one, he was heating up. He was cooking.
That's what I was like, oh, it's a tight one now.
I can't even lie. I think I'm gonna have to give it to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I was gonna say your tune.
Like a starter jack is hard, but like this is.
It was
as you said it was
heating up. It was layers to it, bro. It was heating up still.
That was a tight one. That was 1.3 that time.
Yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, that is it.
That is it, bro. I want to say a big thank you for coming on, most serious.
Oh, no problem,
good
man.
conversation, man.
I
reckon you really inspired some people today, you know.
For real?
God willing, man. That's the plan, man.
Definitely inspired me and Carl, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's the plan, man. As I said, like, there's no small steps you have to take with these things. Like, it's small, you guys are doing this now from the garage. There ain't no reason you can't do live shows and blow up the thing. There's no reason why not. You get me? It's just marketing. The more people that see it, the demands will grow, and that's it, bro. There's nothing stopping you from doing anything you want to do. But
so shall we could go live and actually do a pod on the balcony in Jamaica, you know?
100%.
Yeah, I mean, we're streaming it live now anyway.
Literally.
Literally, like, genuinely, bro, like, there's nothing stopping you from doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
Literally, so that's where I didn't have someone to tell me that. Do you get me? So it's like I had to figure that out myself. I was like, oh, right, okay, so there's people that are where I want to be, which means it's doable. They're not any better than me at being a human. Like, they're not superhuman. They probably had a bit more resources, so they might have had somebody throw them. Like, the difference what we've got as black people, like, a lot of our, like, people went to school with, for example, like, you notice they've all got mortgages, they've all got this and that. The difference is what a lot of people had that we didn't have is that, like, when they were looking for that first house, their mum couldn't slide them 20 grand towards the thing. Wait, I ain't got that support, I ain't got that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it'd be nice, but that not all of us, even if some black people have it, it's probably 5% maybe. Most people don't have that. You've got to get it on your own, out of the mud. So it's like, that's the one thing I'd say is that cool. Find a way. There's always a way to get there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever path you got to go through, you got to maybe have to jump through this hoop, that hoop, that hoop. But there's always a vehicle to get to where you want to get to.
1,000%, bro.
Yeah, man.
Serious.
I'll say, don't think it's too late as well, guys. Like, at whatever age,
100%.
go make money. No excuses. Like,
serious.
Like, when you see, I think it was something like Bezos and all them and started Amazon after he was 30.
Right? So, and like how he's a fucking richest man in the world.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, it fluctuates him and Elon every but he started after 30, bro. So it's like a lot of these big billionaire companies start after 30. So people thinking, oh, I'm way behind. Nah, wait.
Only ways up, bro.
This is it, bro.
Clearly, if I'm looking at that, the older you get, the more wise you get.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, I wish I knew what I knew now back then. But if I did, I wouldn't be the same person. Yeah. So it swings and roundabouts, innit? You
gotta enjoy the journey.
This is it, bro. The journey is the best part of it. Like, a few of my boys, they're already successful, and it's like they tell me that they're gassed when they see me doing what I'm doing, because they're like, I wish I had that same drive, because now they've made it. Yeah. They don't have that same drive now, because they're comfy. Yeah. Whereas I'm not comfortable right now, so it's like I'm in that position now where it's like, as if the rent's due. Like, it's that stage of the business. It's like I have to make it work, and they wish they could go back to that part, because the journey is the best part of it. So
I hear it.
Yeah, man.
Serious, man.
Real talk. But any Instagram or social media page that they can follow you? Yes.
So my personals is on Instagram is Myles Morris 10. That's Myles with a Y. But for the businesses, you've got premiumfuelclub.uk and premiumdetailing.uk.
We will pop them all up on the screen and stuff.
Yeah, man.
For the podcast page, ck.pod if you're there. It's right there. So always never gonna be not. What's your socials, G?
Keo Keeps Cool on Instagram and Type 1 Keo on TikTok.
Mine is on TikTok, Calisthenics Camera on Instagram, Denzel the OG.
I've also made a second TikTok, Chronic Keo, since TikTok keeps banning me for stupidness.
Hating on you.
Hating. So, but yeah, as I said, we'll pop them all up on the screen. Go check out the vlog channel at CK Chillin'. The whole Jamaica trip will be on there. Yeah. Check us out on Twitch, also at CK Chillin'. We'll be doing a lot of live streams on the trip on there as well.
No brand new chair, I'm no longer brand new, dude.
That was the sign, bro. Oh, long.
Oh well.
That's your chair now. That's cemented, man. That's your chair.
My shit.
But nah, thank you guys for watching.
Serious.
Please make sure you tune in for the next episode.
I remember.
Thank you, bro, for coming down.
No problem.
All of you, lock in. All of you.
Lock in.
bro.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, man.
Yo, that was a nice one, bro. I love
Sweet.
that shit.
Smooth, man.